Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Qamar. You are welcome to my channel once again. Guys, I know it's been a very long time since I shot a YouTube video, but hey, we're back. I'm very excited. Funny thing is I've shot this video like twice, but I was just not feeling it and I just decided to give it a try this night again, and yeah, here we are. There's just so much that's happened. First of all, I turned 25. I didn't get to vlog that because obviously like when that happened, it was obviously during Ramadan. There was fasting and I was also going through like a lot at work at the time, so I wasn't really into YouTube. I feel like the last time I even filmed was last year, where I did a vlog with Demola, my friend who came visiting, and I've not shot any video for YouTube this 2026 at all, which is so weird. But I feel like 2026 just came like a breeze. It came with its own stress, its own, of course, blessing, but at the same time it came quite a bit heavy, and there's just so much happening at the same time. I'm not even gonna lie, I got tired at some point, which I think that's one of the reasons why I didn't really bother about YouTube. When you want to create videos or create content for YouTube, there's just so much energy that needs to go into it, and I was quite tired for that because I don't think I can be able to bring myself to filming, editing, while still trying to manage other aspects of my life. As you may know, I stay alone, and the responsibility that comes with that. I've been creating content like the living alone series and all this interesting stuff, but which I thought that I was going to keep doing for a long time and keeping you guys posted and updating, creating content and just sharing my life. But life just got busier, and there comes a time where you just be like, there are very important things I need to focus on. This can wait a bit, and that went by. Turned 25. It was great. I didn't do anything on my birthday, of course, but the realization of this new age is also very amazing but weird at the same time, where you get to think to yourself like, this age that I'm talking about, is this me? But yeah, I'm super grateful to God. And another thing, we hit a year in this apartment. Yeah, it's been a year. If you remember like the first video that I made where I shared that, oh, I moved out, or I'm staying alone, there was so much fear that was in my mind of how do I want to manage, how do I want to do this, how do I want to do that, bills, and how do I want to pay the rent, or like, because obviously it's not something I've ever done before, like pay the rent of the house and all those things. And I feel like just God just came through. And I need to say that what is so interesting is that my rent is supposed to expire last month, which was May, and that was also a month where I got downsized from my job, because I don't want to use the word lost. I got downsized due to some problems that they were facing and all of those things, and some that were even weighing on me, that I just thought to myself like, Chai, I don't think I want to do this anymore. And I got downsized from the job at the time, and obviously you can say that, oh, there's been savings and all of those things for the house rent. I agree, but there's also the way of how do I do this. I still have to like pay the rent at the end of that month, which was last month. And I remember just praying to God and telling God like, I don't know how you're going to do this, but I just want you to do this for me. I even give a date, funny enough. I gave a date to God, like, God, I want to be able to do this before the 5th or 6th of June, because it rolled over to the next month, which was supposed to be like 10 before it actually expires. And if I tell you that God actually did it on, I think on the 5th, I actually paid on the 5th of June, or 6th, I can't remember, but it was so emotional that day, where I just remember like, this was actually the day that I prayed to God for it to happen, or for me to be able to do it before this day, and I was able to do it. Like, it was just so amazing. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful to God, because there's some days where it hits you real good, where you're just thinking like, how do I want to survive? But God has been constant. God has been good. He has kept me going, and I'm forever grateful for that. And there's also a point where I feel like I was losing myself. There are times where you feel like you've been living life on survival mode, and you're just living, and not necessarily to please people, but of course you're trying to like conform into whatever people want you to be. I'm not someone that would say that I'm easily pressurized, nor would I say I'm someone who cares. But as humans, there's some things that where you just do and later figure out that this is not me, this is not what I stand for. I'm not living my true self, I'm not living to my fullest potentials. And at some point, like, I just got exhausted, burned out, and all of those things. And I'm just beginning to like come back to myself, be my authentic self, like just live life on my terms, do things for me, regardless of caring of who stays and who doesn't. Like, whoever is willing to stay would stay, and whoever is willing to go would go. So that's another thing I'm really just trying to learn and figure out along the way. There was all those things going on, and I was just quite tired, just burnt out, like, because I was just living life on survival mode. And there's also my job of the TV presenting, which you guys will probably know me for that. And there was also that, and still having to do all of that. I just didn't want to burn out myself. I just didn't want to like stress, and that was why YouTube was on a hold. But yeah, I guess we're back. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. I'm super grateful to God. I cannot not appreciate him. I cannot not thank him because of how good he has been. I remember the very first day of me being here thinking, how do I want to manage, how do I want to survive? But here we are. Alhamdulillah, I'm grateful. And this is also for me to, like I've always said it to anyone who is probably willing to do this and still thinking of how do I want to survive, how do I want to manage. I feel like you should just take the step, you figure it out along the way. Like I am figuring it out, and it gets better with time. I used to say that, and trust me, it does get better with time. It is getting better. I'm learning, I'm unlearning, I'm becoming, and I'm just so excited for everything that God will do. And also I feel like I'm in a much better space now. I'm beginning to live for myself. I'm also trying to do things that excite me and just live for me pretty much. And I think that's pretty much about it. I just wanted to check in real quick and say hi and give you guys a quick update. I think that's pretty much about it. Thank you so much, guys, for always watching, supporting, and all those interesting stuff. I'll catch you on my next one, maybe vlog, hopefully vlog, because I'm trying to like be back, and without no pressure, but then I'm trying to be back. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you on my next one. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and goodbye.